Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for combos.
Let's see how long the opponent lets us do cool things.
Triggers. What is happening? Commanders.
In my opinion, the most broken deck you're gonna see. Monkeys!
This is Historic Brawl. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and we're playing New Ugin, or Nugin, as I'm gonna call it. And it is an exciting day to play Brawl with Ugin, Eye of the Storm, as a commander. I feel like a lot of people have been looking forward to this. Ugin, Eye of the Storm is a whole other level of colorless commander, and we gotta play it in the format before it gets banned, like its big brother, which is still banned in Brawl, which is still an injustice and should be corrected, because Big Brother wants to play with Little Brother. Actually, this is Middle Child, right? Because we have a 6-mana Ugin. It's even in the deck. So yes, Ugin, Eye of the Storm, in Brawl. Let's review the commander quickly. If you haven't seen it yet, oh my god. 7 mana, 7 loyalty. When you cast it, exile target permanent that's one or more colors. When you cast a colorless spell, exile target permanent that's one or more colors. +2, gain 3 life, draw. 0, make colorless. -11. They're never letting us do this. It may as well say opponent's head explodes. They'll never let us do this. But search your library for any number of colorless non-land cards, exile them, then shuffle. Until end of turn, you may cast those without paying their mana cost. Guys, it's a colorless deck. It has to be. Ugin's color identity is colorless. So cast our whole deck. That's the ultimate of Ugin. That's the dream right there. Right there. So let's talk about it. First of all, let's go over some of the other cards in the Ugin deck that I only put there because Ugin is the commander. Most of the deck, as you're going to see, is going to be mana to cast Ugin. Casting Ugin over and over again is powerful in Brawl, and a bit oppressive. It's a bit oppressive because the opponent just gets whatever they put on the battlefield exiled again and again every time you cast Ugin, Eye of the Storm. But we also have Echoes to Eternity. This Kindred in Eldrazi enchantment is 6 mana, and it says if a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. When you cast the Ugin, it's going to trigger, right? When you cast something and the Ugin is on the field, like the Echoes, it triggers. But when Echoes and Ugin are on the field and you cast any colorless spell, the Ugin ability double triggers to exile 2 things. Also, you get to copy your colorless spells on the stack. Kind of crazy. So that makes the cut for me, as often this deck goes to 6 mana, but not quite 7. So you want a powerful 6 mana play leading into your powerful 7 mana play. Then we have cards like Hangerback Walker, Marketback Walker, and Stonecoil Serpent. These may or may not have made a ramp deck without Ugin, but with Ugin they definitely do, because sometimes you're in a pinch and you can play Ugin, Eye of the Storm, and then you can cast these for 0 to get more trigger from Ugin, Eye of the Storms, which exiles more things. That's fun. Otherwise, though, we'll go down the line of some of the cards in the deck. This is ways to draw cards. We're in colorless. Our tools are limited, but we do have some card draw available, especially the One Ring, especially Karn and Karn, which, because things get exiled, this Karn often is able to draw cards. Also a great stacks piece and one of the true mirror breakers in the deck. And then Mystic Forge, just one of the best cards in the deck, casting almost anything off the top of our deck if it's a spell. The Inner Sun here makes our Ugin uncounterable. That's fun. People still try to counter it, even though it exiles things. And Kozilek the Great Distortion refills our hand. Big draw on a big Eldrazi. How about interaction? We are limited on interaction. We are a colorless deck, but some things make the cut. Null Elemental Blast hits any multicolored permanent or spell. Transmogrifying Wand. If you ox their stuff, it's a colored permanent that you can then exile with Ugin. Kill their commander 3 times with Transmogrifying Wand. I promise, it's better than it looks. Invasion of Ravnica, also better than it looks, because it actually can remove a colorless permanent. It can only not remove things that are exactly 2 colors. We don't have many ways in this deck to get rid of another colorless permanent, guys. It's actually way harder than you think. Then we have a Wandering Archaic. Why is this in interaction? Because if you have this on the field and the opponent tries to counter your spell, you can copy that counter spell if they can't pay for it and counter the counter spell. Contagion Engine lets us proliferate twice, which can ultimate our Ugin, but it's also very good at wiping out a bunch of small creatures. God Pharaoh's Statue kind of interaction, mostly stacks. It stacks. It's really stacks, but the first sliver hates it, so we run it. Ugin the Ineffable. Do not F with this. Also, it's mana because your colorless spells cost 2 less. This is one of the best cards that you can have in the deck. Treat it accordingly. Devourer of Destiny, a great early game effect to help us find the right pieces to curve out, but can also interact. Leveler, blows up stuff interaction. Sundering Titan blows up lands. That's pretty good. Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, nuke the board. We like that. Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. That, hey, exile 2 things. We're here for it. And Kozilek's Command. A little removal, a little bit of scry draw, but also often ramp because of the spawns. Then we have lots of ways to get land and make mana. So many ways. Moonsilver Key often ends up getting like a Warm Power Stone, a key to the archive, something like that. Gilded Lotus, something that takes your mana to the next level. The Manifold Key often tries to untap something that taps for 2 or more mana. That's why it's there. Expedition Map gets Ugin's Labyrinth, which is probably the best land in the deck because you can exile something expensive and then it taps for 2 mana. So that's why that's in there. But it's just a lot of ways to get mana. Even Navigation Orb makes the cut. Palladium Mirror makes the cut. Just make the mana. Make mana. Construction Zone, you know? Assemble Tron. That would be totally awesome in this deck. Make mana. Make mana. Must make mana. Oh, Paradox Engine. What's that doing here? Does it combo off with the One Ring and Mystic Forge? It can. It's mostly here to make mana. Forsaken Monument. All of the mana. Yes, mana. Anything that we can do. Just make enough mana to cast Ugin over and over. Sculpting Steel, the opponent's artifact that makes mana, but not an arcane signet. No color identity. Just mana and Ugin. Mana, Ugin. Mana, Ugin. Ramp, Ugin. Easy deck tech for you on this one. One of the best things about colorless commanders is you get to play all these lands. You get to utility land out. It is a smorgasbord, all you can eat mega buffet. It is a circle jerk of utility lands. Yes, I said it. You can choose a lot of your favorites. I'm going to highlight some that I love. Ugin's Labyrinth is a freaking mythic, but it is good, and I would recommend it for the deck. And then a lot of people cut these. They're not the flashy utility lands, but I am telling you they're busted. If temples enter the battlefield untapped, they'd be busted. These are like temples in your deck. They enter, you surveil one. They enter, you scry one. They smooth out your draw, and it doesn't cost you a turn to get the mana. They're really good. You want to run as many of these as you can. They enter, they scry. They tap, they're untapped. Like, that is probably the best land in these decks. I don't think it's close, and people cut them all the time, and they're crazy. And then there's Haven of the Spirit Dragon. This is a way to get Ugin back, because it does get a Planeswalker from graveyard to hand. So if Ugin's died 13 times and you don't have enough mana to cast it for the 14th, you might be able to sack this and get it back for a one little blast there. All right. I have introduced Ugin. Ugin, Eye of the Storms. I am so pumped. This is going to be a freaking slaughter. They don't know what's coming. So let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. After a few words from the sponsors. As always, guys, you're cool. The Tarkir Dragonstorm release drip stream is coming on the 12th. That is Saturday the 12th. And I will be giving away 2 collector booster boxes worth of Tarkir Dragonstorm, 1 pack at a time. So 24 of you lucky folks will win a Tarkir Dragonstorm collector booster pack for free. We'll also have fun auctions and all kinds of cool things that will be up for sale in the store on the drip stream. So use the link in the description. It's right down there. Click it. RSVP to the stream, and I hope to see you guys there as we shower the world in dragons. A storm's a brewing. Dragons, Dragonstorm, something dragons. Ketramos, first opponent. I know something about exiling things. Nope, not fast enough. Counters the Ketramos and ramp pieces. Cool. So the Labyrinth needs a big card to power it up, which we don't have, but we can start our engines. Not sure how we're going to damage the opponent, but whatever, we'll make it up as we go along. Esper Sentinel, good card. Good card. You can have that. We're a ramp deck. We can't just chill. It's not an option for us. Can't wait to see which exile effect they decide to use. Am I right? Oh my gosh. So inspiring. 7 is not 6. No. Okay, well, here we go. That's the way it is sometimes. Keep ramping. Palantir, sure. That deck draws 100 cards anyway. It really does. Just overflow their hand. That's my strategy against them. All right, Orb. We got the Branch of Vidigazi. So, do we put it out as the disguise creature? And then next turn, flip it up? I don't see a way to achieve an Ugin next turn. So let's go for it. I don't think they want to pay no ward. They want to play their Kitrimos. They want to play their Squabbling Claws. They want to draw some magic cards. That's all. They just want to draw cards. I'd respect it. I really would. But they're my opponent. Yep, have more. I'll give you a card every time because you're just going to overflow your hand anyway. I do not care. You can tell. We just feed them. We're relying on Ugin to overpower all their pretty card advantage. And if Ugin can't achieve that, well, life goes on. All right. Transform this. Six mana. Do we drop an engine and deal with this? Or do we drop a Palantir and use our map? Next turn, we'll have the mana for Ugin, Eye of the Storm. Having this on the board is a bit scary. Yeah. Save other colorless spells that could work with Ugin, right? And play the big expensive one. What do you know? They have something that exiles something in their Ketrimos deck. It's crazy. Yeah, draw your cards. Keep it up. Keep drawing. Oh my gosh, that might exile a graveyard. Oh, that's another card. We're gonna have to hit every land drop to keep Ugin coming. It's gonna be a challenge. Yo, that rope though. We've never had so many cards they don't know what to do. They're just lost in the sauce. I think that's enough. I think it's time to bust out the snoozies. That's fine. Do your thing. Seriously. Staring at an expedition map, losing your poor little marbles. Oh no. Oh my god, they're going to attack me now. Oh god. 3 damage? I hope it was worth it. I hope it was all the brain cells they committed. Honestly, I think they made the right choice. But we don't need to talk about that. While they're drawing into the ground. All right, they found some discards, including the Wandering Emperor. Bye. Nice try.
Knowledge.
So it's the Power Stone, right? Because we need to replay Ugin next turn.
And they shall reap.
And then we get this. Well, there's going to be a lot of things in exile. That's the really good news for our opponent. If Ketramos actually gets to be on the board, hell yeah. It's going to attack. Oh no, and a Fateful Absence. Who would have thought they had a way to kill Ugin? That doesn't exile. It's not on theme. They shouldn't be playing it. Oh, you're good. You keep drawing. Knock yourself out. So right now, all my Ugin triggers don't really matter. We could play this and just draw a card, and then the opponent will exile or remove it again. And I think what we want to do is be a little more selective with that timing. So let's draw. Ah, that's a good card. Do you think they'll have an exile for this? Let's find out. The good magic card right there. I also think I can just play the Bauble. It's fun to combo it with Ugin, but I don't think our opponent's ever going to put stuff on the field. It's a good try. It's a good try with Utter End. But nah, I want the One Ring to stick. Give me a Banky. Put that out there. I think we want to play it when it can draw. I think it's a little bit risky to run it out there. That's a good card. Yeah, we're going to need to exile that. I guess if they want to play it... All right, I'm running out the Bankbuster then. Don't want them to... Like, they're a black deck. They can make me discard it. A lot of basics in their deck. They want run Winter Moon or something. All right, buckle in. Odin's got to contemplate the cosmos. There's a gross inevitability that you feel when Ugin's in the command zone. Like, well, I could play this, but it's gonna die. So they do. Yep, you do what you gotta do. Palantir can't target me, so nothing happens there. Ooh, Might Stone. Weak Stone. Could kill the Ketramos with that, actually. Which, then we don't expose Ugin, which they're probably holding mana to target Ugin. Yay, land. But then we could be drawing cards with the Might Stone, Weak Stone. That's pretty darn good, too. How do we win this game, though? Ah, we have access to cards. We want Ugin. We really want to hold Ugin over them like a trump card. Like, if you make a move, if you put stuff on this battlefield, this card is going to destroy you. That's what we want. Okay, we get a bunch more rocks. Now, at some point, we have to be cognizant of Farewell. But that would wipe out their Palantir as well. And I also have Fountain Port that could start leaning on them. This lets us dig. Is this sorcery? It's not. This really lets us dig. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Give me this. Give me that. Give me Crag. Now I'm the one roping. Classic CGB. And like, how many cards are they just gonna let me dig up? They want to invade Gobakan. Sure. Have fun. The important part for us, hit every single land drop so when they farewell that Ugin isn't off the table. Keep ramping lands. Keep ramping lands. They want to play a One Ring. Also a good card, it turns out. I guess making a fish probably isn't good. Let's do this. Don't need this heart. X is the number of artifacts, so we get a lot of looks. Ooh, double land destruction or another card advantage engine. Ooh. Also Manifold Key and the One Ring. Not a bad team. I think it's Sundering Titan all the way. Make them deal with that. It's unfortunate. They probably have a way to exile it so we don't get the death trigger. Can I finagle the death trigger? It's really hard to do in colorless. I need to make like a token of it. Opponent draws. The lab. Okay. Oh boy, manual tap time. 7, 8. Rah. Hi. Mana advantage if they're going to use board wipes like Farewell is going to be huge. You and you. So how do I make a copy of you? I got some Sculpting Steel hiding in this deck somewhere. I think we save the One Ring activation for end step. They have protection from everything. Playing the Palantir won't do anything. We could play the Celestis. Then what can we still do? One Ring, Bankbuster, sure. 3, 4, 5. We have an emergence zone, so we can use that to play things at flash speed if we want to get our Celestis triggering, which can buy us some life. Oh, what do you know? It's Baleful Mastery. Like I said, I really wish I could sack this somehow. But I'll take a card. Oh, that's a good card. Oh, it's leaves. It's not even dies. It's when it leaves. Oh, no. Oh, this card is busted. I'm sorry. It's not legal in Commander. I never get to play it. Oh, my God. Oh my God, Sundering Titan. Where did your mana go? Now I just need Karn to get it back. That would be awesome. I see why Sundering Titan's a problem. Card is officially a problem. You see, we've let him draw all these cards, man. It's not gonna matter. It's really not gonna matter. Sure. Yeah, this one. You got it. Give me 3 cards. There's the Karn. There's the Karn. They don't have a swamp. It could be better. Now just don't click the wrong thing and we're good. All right, there's a teleportation circle. I could nuke it. I think nuking the artifacts is even better, but they're tapped out, so they can't deal with Ugin in like a good way. So let's do it. Bye-bye circle. You get nothing.
Belongs to the patient.
Okay. Yeah, this one. Thank you. Putting them in exile lets me fetch them with Karn. Appreciate that.
If my intervention
Get rid of invasion.
my counsel,
Give me Sundering Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Untapped land? Oh, I don't have an untapped land. That sucks. Let's see. Is there any other way to go super mana positive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Darn it. I'm short. Okay. Well. Nice. Yeah, I know. I'm a real one out here. All right. Let's give me the mana. Give me the mana. This Palantir has been hanging out a long time.
mine is the power of eons.
How about me? Can I draw cards or are you gonna mill? You think you can 5-head me on this? All right. Yeah, they're gonna mill. Play a swamp, I dare you. Do it. I love this game. I love this game. It's a good game. Grasp of Fate. That's a card. It's a fun card to remove with an Ugin. Oh, you're good, dude. I'll just put that back in command zone.
I have responsibility.
That's why they have to target the Ugin, because otherwise I just play any other colorless spell and it's gone. They continue to show true expertise, the ability to delete any and all things on the battlefield.
Failure haunts me still.
I'll do that. Do I, you know what? Do I even draw here? How am I gaining life back? There's a few ways to get out of the ring. They're hiding in the deck. Think we chill. There's also Ugin. Ugin, it gains life with 2. If I have to. But we're definitely drawing enough cards. Titan. Those die.
Brawl and destruction.
Too mean for commander, but perfect for me. Do some damage. You have a ring out there too. It's hurting you. Then, do we cozy? Let's cozy. Why not? Cozy's fun. Wow, all lands, but garden is another way. Garden is a very efficient way to deal with the ring. And we can draw more cards on our end step, so let's hold. Or on their turn, rather. And take a 4. 4 seems good. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I think they're in trouble. What do you guys think? 4 lands. All that damage. Oh, shock it in. Please. Sheely, the Apocalypse. Let me think. What if I were to say counter that in my colorless deck? Blue Mage at heart. You thought you could outdraw me with your Ketramos? I'm sorry, that's last set's commander. Nashi. Disgusting. A disgusting commander that must be destroyed. This hand is terrible. I mean, we're gonna try. The Cavern's nice. Make sure that Eldrazi resolves. Then we have this. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll hit something good. Submit. We do need land. At the beginning of your first upkeep, look at top 4. Yep. So we don't need Hanger back. Grotto? Do we need the Scryland? Is that what we want? Sure. We could also run the Arch if we thought this was a grind game, but I don't even think it is. Against this deck, they just kind of take over the game with extra turns. So it's not like we can actually grind out the game. We'll just draw this Scryland, but we'll play this tap land. We'll name blue because it's my brand. And Shunkin Citadel is online. Well, okay, take my ramp piece. Boring. Oh, Thought sees me? Yeah, okay. Yep, uh-huh. What you gonna take? Okay, yep. Let's see if we can scry into something good. Do I just need land? I guess I do. Okay, no counterspell. That's something. I'm gonna turn you into an ox, and I'm gonna do it over and over. Uh-huh. Probably just dead. Nashi games aren't good games. It should be in Hell Queue. It's only not because Wizards is full of cowards. If they don't get rid of the archive, though, we do drop Ugin on them. Okay. I mean, what did they get from their graveyard? It has to be a discard spell, right? Very 5-head to have all this mana and a discard spell, and they don't use it. Why wouldn't they use it? And now they have me in full control? Oh, because it has flash, that's why. Very smart, clever. You're stunning and brave. God, Pharaoh statue, good choice. How about Eldrazi? So if they have a counterspell, we play this, we exile Reclamation. That's pretty good. They still have to deal with this big one. Oh, look at all your lands. You need some card advantage in your deck. What's going on? You have a 1 ring? That's pretty good. That's a really good card. That is messed up. I get to play one of those too. I love it. I actually don't even exile this. but you're here.
I once
Gain me life, draw me cards.
there is clarity.
It's a card.
Wise.
No point in attacking. Our opponent has protection from everything. They won't find much to kill an Ugin in there. Oh, attacking Ugin. We like that. That's hard mode.
I will not die here.
How do you not run things to deal with planeswalkers, though? That's weird. That's very weird. You're weird. Okay. Duffel Strix. Scavenger Grounds. That's pretty good against Nashi. All right. Draw me cards. So, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. Oh! Interesting. You from the Ugin trigger. We invade Ravnica.
Resources.
You. All of your plans falling, crumbling to dust. Get it? Uh-oh, guys, they're reacting. We have reactions. Holy crap. Oh no, not a dismember. Now I'm only dealing 1 to the battle. All right, we could turn you into an ox. And then what? Do we have, if we pay ward, do we still have scavenger grounds? No, we're a mana short of that. Turn this into an ox. Nope, not doing that either. Could play this side. Exile something. Nope, not doing that. All right, we just pass. They're scrambling. They're struggling. They're in trouble. We're doing just fine.
You fight without purpose.
So right, Ugin. You're so right. Let him know. Damnation. Yeah. Yep, you did it. That's what you got from me? Dude, that's messed up. It's like one of my best cards.
I started. My preparations are near.
Uh-huh. Sure. That's fine. Blast Zone. Blast Zone on 4. I think I also have to play the Wandering Archaic. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays Archaic. Blast Zone can tick twice. And then I guess I'm just plussing this Ugin for life and a card. Solemn.
Insight is vital to success.
Yeah, I could have played the Solemn if we had the mana from the Ugin. I think it's the Archaic, though.
Mine is the power of eons. Innovation is our
Is Strix. Yeah, nice. But the Karn is on 1. They are farming, aren't they? Uh-huh. That's fine. Uh-huh. 1 card drawn. Amazing. And they feel covered. Well, are they though? Worth it? So, blowing up 2s doesn't cost me much. Strix down. Attack. Karn down. Artifacts unlocked. I think they should have protected that harder, personally. Gain draw. Gotta keep up with this 1 ring. Would be nice to find our own 1 ring. Playing the branch. I don't know about that. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we just ramp to the moon, right?
Knowledge is a virtue.
I'm not taking a chance when it comes to my Solemn getting exiled. I'm oxing it and drawing. Ooh, pretty good card. So we could play this face down. Let's hold up the Scavenger Grounds to use against the Nashi. Yeah, get you some. Okay, that seems like a Nashi flash. That is a Bank Buster. It's a big turn. Very important. I think we see what they do first. No way I need all this mana, is there? I'm gonna just play. Well, nope. Let's combat. Uh-huh. Graveyards go boom. Got a Stifle? Nope. So they're playing this into an open board just to trade. All right, they go to 12. Fine with me. Now they have 3 mana open. You think they negate a Reckoner Bankbuster? I think they might. Think they negate a Surveyor? I don't know. I really don't know. Banky. Resolves.
Mine is the power of eons.
Inner Sun. Please don't counter. Nice. Gain draw. Orb. Not great, but hey, more land. Land is good. Power Stone. A trigger that goes unused. And a little ramp for them. Okay, we're trying to hold on. I mean, Emergent Ultimatum is still probably a 1-card win con in this deck. Not a lot I can do about it either. I'm colorless. I couldn't be at a more like oppressive disadvantage against these kind of decks. They get to play the best cards. They get to play them twice. They get to play them at flash speed. And we're out here trying with one big colorless planeswalker to overcome. Search your library for a card, put it in your graveyard. Okay. Yeah, now you can get a extra turn with this. Sure. What's this on 3? So we have to deal how much? Yeah. Oh, a colored permanent? You're in trouble now. Waste time, quit. Well, we beat Nashi. I'll take it. That's pretty fun. Ketramos strikes again? Great. Love that. No ramps. Ramps! Do you guys see how to mulligan now? Is it clear? I can't think of a better explanation for how to mulligan with this deck. A better tutorial than ramps or no ramps. Siggy. Ugin's Lab, but we don't have a 7, so we hold it. Bed. Relic. Banky. They're gonna be sweating. That's the thing that puts Sanguine Bonds in the deck and makes them free. Oh, that's a card. Okay, Scryums. I land on top. One that can make a copy of something, but we have all these legendaries. Let's hold that for later. My favorite thing to copy with that is the One Ring when it's getting too feisty. Godfrey Statue. Your spells cost 2 more to cast. Oh, you thought I was gonna play fair because I'm some colorless deck? You thought I was afraid of you? Yeah, that's right. Synergy would start your engines. That's why it says lose 1 life at your end step. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we baited the hook and you walked right in. Oh no. Oh, but it's Ugin.
My resources.
It's too bad though that I don't have another colorless to play, but they do have to deal with Ugin or they're just gonna die. All right, Engine also does the job. That's nice. As far as killing the Soothsayer. Pay up, buddy. Huge play. Bitter triumph.
I have no more reason to
You call that a triumph? Manifold Key. I didn't get an artifact down yet that taps for dubs. And 1 more damage. Is it just you? I guess. Kill him. -1/-1 counters on their everything. Play the key. Max the engines. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Untapped land will do it. Kirtramos. The most with the mostest. Dead. It's dead. It's just dead.
fate flows as easily as water. Fools have
Life draw.
sown discord, and they
It's an amazing +1. A beautiful +1.
your mind.
Actually, it's a +2. Oh, it's better than I thought. What are you? It's on the alchemy card. Hey, what? What'd you do? Choose target opponent. Secretly choose a... It's no secret. They sacrifice it. Oh my God. Disgusting. How could you do it? How could you do something so vile? Anyway. Kill that. Play this. Untap this. Cast this. We did. You know what though? That's lands. We do want that. Punch opponent in face. The only thing that's kind of missing right now is we stalled on lands a little bit. And you got to keep Ugin coming. Nine mana for your commander. What a game. What a Magic the Gathering experience we had. Oh my lord. CoolStuffCon Orlando is coming April 18th through 20th, and I'll be there, me, CGB. Battle me in creator clashes, or come to the meet and greets and get your favorite Mesa Falcon signed. There's also free hall entry, a CEDH 5K, 3 RCQs, meet and greets, and much more. Check out all of what's going on at CoolStuffEvents.com and come out to CoolStuffCon Orlando, and I'll see you there. Now back to the video.
Who dares confront the power of Ugin?
Glarb, another super Sultai commander. Oh my gosh, please don't draw Emergent Ultimatum. How's this hand? I mean, they probably run counterspells, so defense grid is pretty good, and we have the Destiny Devour. Okay, show me Ugin's Labyrinth. Let's go. That's not it. But what do we want? What do we take? What here is good? Is any of this good? You can decline. Are we declining? The Palladium Mirror, I think, just dies to the millions of removal spells they run. The portal's too far away. The key untaps nothing yet. And the Contagion Engine is too expensive. I decline and just exile those top 4. That gives us a chance to draw something else. And we get 2 draws at it, so hopefully we can hit a ramp piece early. Don't forget to make me discard a card. Jesus, it's Nashi all over again. It's just some people like lands from Glarb and some people like instant speed from Nashi, and that's the only difference, really. That's a good draw, Ugin the Ineffable, if we get there. Never mind, we're not getting there. That's great. I love that. That's so fun. This game is great. I hope I top deck like an absolute god against you. I really do. Just draw me a ramp piece. That's okay. I'm not mad about it. They're gonna try to get me stuck on mana, you can tell. That's the big plan. Mana value X or less. Try X draw and do this. So 1. I am the target in both situations. The wand? It's not a frog, it's an ox. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Hopefully we just top a land. Yeah. You thought I didn't have removal. How you feel now, froggy boy? That's right. Respect the wand. It's the same deck. Unbelievable. Okay. Leveler. Okay. Jesus. It's the same deck. It's infuriating, man. All right, take something. Give me a card. You got to be afraid of this, right? I need to hit my land. Come on now. There you go. Well done. I knew they were afraid of that, Ugin. Now, if I can have some priority, you dick. You. Let's set up for next turn. Glarb comes back. Sure. Yeah, that's great. Can't wait. Gonna farm the hell out of you. Surely they're not just gonna counter something, right? I should not cast the Ugin. We're at 18. Could farm the Glarb again, and then they can't replay it. And then that buys us time with the Devourer of Destiny to take out the Wilderness Reclamation. Little patience, a little patience. I'm trying. Might go badly. Taking 7 a turn is going to add up, but we get to start chopping into it. Uh-huh. Jesus! What the hell? You suck. You suck so much. Is that one card a counterspell? That's the question now. I mean, we go for this. All right. Exile the Glarb. They bounce the Glarb. Sure, that's fine. I don't mind that. We'll oppress that later. Make colorless. Staff. We exile the Click.
I am the master of this world.
And proliferate. We could sack this to Ox. Not important. Okay. We're good. They didn't have a counterspell. Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate you revving up my engine to 3. That's really nice of you. Oh god, it's Glarb. How much frog can they do? Yeah, that's right. Get out. Get out. They can have the best commanders in the game. They can't stand up to Ugin. Oh no. Oh no, we found a worthy opponent. It's Ugin. Ow! They didn't want to give me the technology. That's big brain Ugin plays right there. Thassa. Okay, blue. Blue mage who wants permanence on field and blink them. So what's going to be most important? Getting enough mana. Getting enough mana to cast Ugin to keep the Thassa off the field. I think that's about it. We have a defense grid. It's a pretty good mulligan. The word got out. The word got out, baby. Are they gonna ban this Ugin too? Yep, another oops, all control all the time counterspell deck, but we've got the Ugin Labyrinth opening, which is fire. We've also got Devourer of Destiny. I mean, is it gonna matter? I think we need to ramp a little better than what we have. But the Karn could matter. Karn gets people sometimes. They love their artifacts. Sundering Titan. I feel like we need the land. I wanted another ramp piece. The Sundering Titan, though, assuming we get mana, that's the tough part, right? Is that a safe assumption? Actually, this goes into exile, right? So we can get this with Karn. Oh, that's smart. That's how you do it. Ulamog. Start with a 1-1 beater, baby. Against this opponent, gotta go fast. Nashi doesn't really care too much about getting their stuff exiled. It's just all control. That's all it is. It's another control deck, so you just gotta go at them. You wanna live in the control deck world, you gotta attack the control deck. Go right at them. I mean, I'm trying to get 6 mana on turn 3, so you better stop me. Oh, all you have is an Arcane Signet? Do I have a card for you? Now your Arcane Signet's trash. That's how you beat them. That's how you beat them. You shove it right down their throat. Iroas got a victory. The heck? Well, it gets no elemental blasted. We keep this then? I don't know. I mean, is this good hand otherwise? Honestly, it's not a great hand. Devotion, red, white. Creatures you control have menace. I mean, this is an aggro deck, right? We have to be fast. This isn't fast. Oh well. Oopsie. Well played. Is it an aggro deck? Where's the creatures? All right, there's a 3-1. Classic 3-1. Oh no, I float a mana. I want this to take longer because I'm annoyed by you. See, now I get a little more hold of priority right there. Yeah, they just have to discard that. No big deal. Drop a walker. Blocks a 3-1 nicely. Defense. Cha-cha. Defense. The Legion has landed. Okay, all 1 toughness, but they want to attack next turn to flip their landing. A copy of a Hangerback Walker won't do me any good. Let's play the key. We have the Null Elemental Blast available. Yep, that's how you gotta land. Blocking the Kellen, probably not good for us. You just gonna let this stand? You just gonna let me murder your Evangel? Okay, love that. Good trade. Brimaz, the 3/4 kitty that has vigilance that when it attacks makes another cat soldier. Yeah, good card. Duels all-star. People remember Magic Duels. So what are we ramping with? We want to hold up colorless mana. I think it's the Obelisk. Ghost Quarter can take out the Fort. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming for you. It's gonna happen. You're gonna meet the Eye of the Storm. That's a pretty good card. Gonna have to shut that down. You didn't expect to get counterspelled in this, did you? Might as well make a trade. Actually, no. Let's defend Ugin. I don't think we're going to be able to clear the entire board up. Let's protect our Lord and Master. Bye-bye, Brimaz. Bring me the mana. Steal. Bye-bye, Kellen. Brings me great pleasure to terminate you and take up these obelisks. Rude.
To persist would be
Thalia? I don't think that keeps Ugin off the board, though. Not with a second obelisk. I don't like it. Still gonna protect Ugin if I have to. Ugin might survive one of these times. 10 mana? Never didn't have it. Hi. Bye. What's up, guys? I have a new partnership with Dragon Shield. They have sponsored my channel and all of my videos for this year, 2025. And all that they ask is that you go to the link in the description and use the code CGB5 at checkout to get a discount on all of your sleeves and accessories from Dragon Shield. Thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring this video. And remember to use that link in the description and the promo code CGB5. Now back to the video.